Hello everyone, we have another craft for you for this Friday afternoon. This one, again, of course, Dollar Tree stuff, but this is stuff that we're doing to decorate my bathroom. And in my bathroom, it's gray, white, and yellows are like the main colors. And so I looked online to find things to hang on the wall, decorative items. They are crazy, super expensive. And so I just couldn't handle spending that money when I do all these craft videos and think I can make it myself. Well, I've thought that for 2 weeks now. Finally, I think I've decided on something to do. I picked up this used to be a plaque or letter board, and this was at Dollar General. It was clearance. I liked the shape of it. Of course, I took off whatever signage they had on it. I just used a wet washcloth and soaked it and then rubbed it and just cleaned the paper and the adhesive off. So that's what I'm using for my board that goes up on the wall. And then, of course, went to Dollar Tree. Right now, Dollar Tree has all kinds of garden decorations. And so I had one of these. This is a pop hook, actually, where you put your planter and hang it here. I just wanted the butterfly. So, and I bought 2 of those because I wasn't sure how easy they'd be taking apart. And of course, they're $1, so I think I can afford it. And then earlier this year, we were going to do a project here at the library where we were going to have some metal words. And again, I found these metal words at Dollar Tree. And so I went through there. There's a couple different packs with different words, but each one has 3 words in it, $1. I'm going to use the word blessings on the bottom of my sign. So that, my butterfly, paints, I usually have paints at my house. I have my hot glue gun ready to use that. Of course, I have some paint ready. So what I got started with was first making sure my board was ready. When I took off all that, it was this color, and I wanted it to be white, a white background. I'll tell you, I first started off painting white, just a regular white paint. I did 2 coats and then 3 coats, and it was taking forever. I couldn't handle it. And so I took it outside and I spray painted it because I like to spray paint things at my house. So this finish is a spray painted finish. I just think it looks so nice, and I think it'll look really nice with the lighting in the bathroom. So I have that ready and move on to the next part. I honestly just took it off. You can see the butterfly. I just bent those apart because that's what's kind of holding it on. Then you take the butterfly out the middle, you're just jiggling it, wiggling it, jiggling it, and it came apart. And then for the metal part, it's soldered on there, but not that fancy, so I just wiggled it until I got it to be loose, and it pops right off. Now, as you can see, it does leave a little hole, but when we put the butterfly back on, which is what I plan on doing, it covers that up, and so you cannot see it. So you can use the butterfly that way. And of course, you can still use the hook if you want and hang plants outside. So I had that ready. Now, when I bought the butterfly from the Dollar Tree, it was very bright, but that's what you would want for it outside. I didn't need it those colors. Like I said, I want yellow in mine. So I put some yellow out on a plate, and I mixed some white in it so I'd have some shade. So I just sponge brush yellow over it a couple times. I'd do a layer and I'd let it dry and see if it was muted enough. Then I did another layer, let it dry. And then I just took the very dark yellow that I have here. I took it just on the edge, and I just did the edges here of the wings because I kind of wanted those to stand out along the sides. So just do the edges of the wings, and I sponge brushed it around there. And if you do your sponge brush like this and dragging it, there's not a lot of paint to dry. It's going to dry super fast, and you'll be able to use it. So that's how I did my butterfly. As you can see, just a couple quick coats, and it's a big difference though. I think it'll look great in my bathroom. Now, the galvanized butterfly, because I'm going to use it on the board, I've got to bend him up a little bit. I had to bend his wings up, bend his antennae up. So I put it that, and then I'm going to put my newly painted butterfly back in there. And there's just the little holes that you line up back up. And I'm going to have to bend him a little so he'll fit in there too. And then when I have them lined up the way I like them, you fold it back down like they had it. Now I'm going to fold it over some so it doesn't fold up above where I'm going to have to hot glue it on. And so now there I have my newly yellow butterfly ready to go on my board. And so we're going to figure out how we're going to place it somewhere on the board. I think probably like that with my words at the bottom. And so I'm going to put that, and then like I said, it's just very thin metal wording. I found one that I liked. It says blessings. I'm going to put it there. And so I think that's the placement I like. I'm going to try to hot glue it down, see how we go. I'm going to do the words first. So if I want to change the butterfly, I can. With hot glue and the words, I'm just going to do dots throughout the word. With the hot glue, you do want to kind of do quickly, but enough where it'll stick. We'll get our strings later, the hot glue string game. There. Let that down, get it to stick. Let's see. Fabulous. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's going to look great. And I think I kind of like it turned a little bit. And with this one though, I'm going to have to do a whole monster amount of hot glue. We'll see how that works. And hold it there. And you want to hold it for a couple minutes so it's actually going to stick on there and cure just a minute or two. Now, when I was getting ready for these projects, you know, it was a pretty quick project. I just had to do a little bit of paint, but I had to get all this paint out for this quick project to do so. So, especially if you're crafting at your house, what do you do when you have all this paint out? Well, I'm going to do something else in my bathroom. So I had a canvas. So with my white and yellow out, I really just took white paint and painted the whole thing white again. And then as you can see with my yellow paint on my plate, mixed some white in it, but I still wanted it very bright. I wanted it to be bright. And I took it at the end of my brush and I just stroked it back and forth, and it didn't look well enough, so I put more on it. I just kept putting more and more on it until I liked the way it looked. And so for right now, this is what it looks like, but what I'm going to do is do some stencils. I had bought a pack of stencils with some sayings that I like, so I'm going to get one of the stencils out. I'll put it on. You attach your stencil on and dot it. And of course, I found some great things to do stencils with at the Dollar Tree. I'm telling you guys, the one in Greenville, if you shop in that area, has stocked more craft stuff since the last time I've been up there. So I was pretty excited. But you just take these out and you dot it on. I'm not going to do it today because I haven't decided what color I want to use. It's probably going to be black, but I don't know yet. So I'm creating my own decorations in my bathroom for a fraction of the cost, and of course having a lot of fun doing it. So hopefully you can be inspired to something at Dollar Tree that you can make to decorate your house after this video. Have a great day, guys.
You want to hold up the butterfly?
There we go.
Okay.